I want to bring in the British ambassador to the United States, someone who's been on the Sunday Show many times, Dame Karen Pierce. Ambassador Pierce, welcome back to the Sunday Show. It's my first time seeing you since the passing of the Queen. My condolences.
Thank you very much indeed, Jonathan. Can I just convey my condolences to the American people on the anniversary of 9/11?
Well, thank you very much for that, Madam Ambassador. As we were watching before coming to you, we saw the arrival of the Queen's coffin at Holyrood House. I would just love your reflections on the Queen at this moment.
I think for me, she embodies both the human and the heroic. She was a remarkable woman. She came to the throne at an incredibly young age. She's had 70 years of exemplary public service and duty. And then as you saw the ceremony at Holyrood House, you have this pageantry representing centuries of tradition all come together. And I think when I look at the Queen, when I look at photographs of her, I see all of the United Kingdom embodied in one person.
Well, Ambassador Pierce, I mean, you have Dame in front of your name. You have a title, which tells me that you have met the Queen, maybe have spent many times with her. I would love for you to talk personally about what the Queen meant to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I do have a title. That comes from the Queen. It's an award that she approves. It was actually given to me first by Prince Charles and then by Princess Anne. I met the Queen a couple of times as an audience. That means an exclusive meeting. One was when I became the ambassador to the United Nations. And my husband and I were lucky enough to spend 45 minutes with her at Buckingham Palace. One of the things about the Queen that you notice immediately, she is on the ball on everything that is going on, not just in British politics, but in world affairs. And she asks incredibly good questions. Some of them are quite difficult to answer. The other thing I remember is that she also has a very deep understanding and interest in America and American politics. When I became ambassador here because of COVID, I didn't have an audience, but I did talk to her 45 minutes on the telephone, and she was as sharp and incisive as ever. And we talked about American politics. She reads the embassy's cables. We had a very good discussion. She was taught American history as a child. She's got a deep, abiding belief in the value of the special relationship, and we had a very good discussion.
You know, Madam Ambassador, for those who might be unfamiliar, can you explain what role the sovereign plays in shaping British policy, British diplomacy?
Oh, British diplomacy, the Queen is a very powerful instrument of that, but as is her role in Britain generally, she's not part of the government. She doesn't take executive decisions. She does speak in a way that rallies the nation at times of commemoration, but also at times of national grief. She is a fantastic ambassador for the United Kingdom, meeting world leaders when she was younger, traveling to different countries, bringing together the Commonwealth. Of course, the Queen was head of the Commonwealth, and King Charles will now take that role on. And I think everyone who meets her is struck by her sense of humour, struck by her wonderful smile. She'll say something and then she'll suddenly smile, and it really is one of those occasions when the room lit up. And then, as I say, her encyclopedic knowledge of world affairs, but also of other countries. I've done credential ceremonies with her where she's welcoming new ambassadors to the UK. And we had an ambassador from Ethiopia. He mentioned his village. The Queen had been there 30 years previously, and she could tell him everything she did there.